Good morning, good morning. Woo, look at here. It is December the 12th, and you're watching Uplift with Cliff. It's 9:25 a.m., and yes, I know, I'm 5 minutes early. Listen, it is the Christmas season. I want to tell everyone out there, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you and your family celebrate. I want to make sure that I tell you first that I love you. Yes, listen, I've searched high, I've searched low, I've searched east, I've searched west, Tico, I've looked at MSN, CBN, NBC, Fox News, I've looked at all the stations, even the new Twitter, and I couldn't find it tweeted, I couldn't find it posted, I couldn't find it TikTok, anywhere that this wasn't going to be your best week ever, and I just want you to live it. I want you to love it. I want you to live it out loud. We're going to be purpose-driven this week. Like I said, today's temperature, I think, is about 67, maybe a little bit chillier. It is a cold. Let me see what the temperature is, Tico. It is 62 degrees out there. It's cold for Orlando. I was freezing. I went outside and I had to put on my vest. I took the vest off. It was a little bit warm. But I want you guys to know that if you're up there and you're out west, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, if you're in Canada, if you're in any of those cold states, more power to you. But you too can come down here to Florida. Come to Orlando where we love you. We love you. We want you. And 1,400 people per week are still moving into Central Florida. It's for you. It's for you. Yes, it's a little bit early. It's 9:27 a.m. You're watching Uplift with Cliff. I'm getting started earlier. We've got a lot of the uplifters in the building this morning. They're all in the budget and finance meeting upstairs. Last one of the year. They're looking over the numbers. They're looking over the balance sheet. They're making sure that your association's running smoothly. But I already know it is because we are like the duck Tico on the water. We're just cruising right along. But what you can't see is my little feet paddling. And we've got about 50 other ducks paddling in the same direction, all of our staff here at the association. Wake up, get up. I know you're in the Christmas spirit. I know you're sleeping in late. I know you're saying nobody's buying houses. I know you guys are saying the election's already over. I know you guys are trying to sleep in. I'm not going to let you. Good morning, Elaine. Good to see you this morning. Shawnee, Will Laval, my man with the plan. I look at your Facebook page every day, bro. Dallas Lehman, that's my brother from another mother. That's my guy. Reese Stewart, good morning, sir. Good to see you this morning. Kay, always. And Marquita Sheree, thank you. Got the gift that you sent. Merry Christmas to you as well. We're going to get started in just a second. I just want you guys to know how much I love you. Listen, I know the email went out. The email, Tico, you heard about the email.
Yeah, I designed the email.
Because he designed, the email went out to thousands. It went out to hundreds. It went out to two, if anybody else. So many people got Tico's email saying that the last Uplift, that's going to be next Monday, the 19th of December. Hey, don't fret. We will always be back in some other form, but we're going to switch things up. We're going to go in a new direction, a different direction. We're going to make some changes so that we are optimized. And then we'll be back one day soon in 2023 or 24. But don't you fret, because today I'm going to talk to you about something special. Now remember, Uplift's always been about being an uplifter, being lifted up Monday morning, every Monday. We want you to be uplifted, but we also want you to go make someone else's life better. And we always talk about the self-help things, the self-help habits, and we always talk about what are the steps necessary to become successful in business. And we do so because it doesn't matter how many coaches or how many books you buy. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters if you don't have yourself ready to actually receive that. Elena Rivera, it was good to see you. Lee Marie, good to see you. Keela Long, good to see you this morning. Claudia, good to see you. Triple W, Wendy Whittle Wagner, good to see you. Okay, guys, what time is it, Tico? It's 9:30 a.m. And today I was reading something this weekend, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I read a lot of self-help things, a lot of self-help articles. I read stuff that want to make me a better person. And today I came across, not today, but the other day I came across something, the 10 most common habits of self-made millionaires. Now, Tico, that was something that really caught my eye. I was really reading about Warren Buffett and what made Warren Buffett Warren Buffett. What were the habits that Warren Buffett had? What were the habits? How did you become a person with tens of billions of dollars? And because these are common people. So I wanted to know, how do you become a person that has tens of billions of dollars? What do they do? Because, guess what? They have the same 24 hours a day that you have, Tico. They have the same, they eat like you, they drink like you, they got the same blood sugar, blood pressure, they got the same issues, they got the same obesity. But what makes a person worth tens of billions of dollars? What did they do that I'm not doing? And that's what I began to research. It's something that makes you say, You know about that, Tico? Something that makes you say, So I began to read, what are the 10 common habits of self-made millionaires? And I began to see a lot of things that I do, Tico, but I don't do them all. And somehow the people who are self-made billionaires and millionaires manage to string all these things together. So let's go on a journey, Uplifters, because when I leave you, I'm going to leave you with some good habits that put you on the pathway to being a billionaire, okay? Tico, you ready?
I'm ready, Cliff.
Let's get started. Now, the first thing that billionaires do, the first thing that millionaires do, you're going to notice that some of you guys do these things already, but you don't do them all. The very first thing, Elena, that we do, or that millionaires do, remember this: readers are leaders. Boom. Readers are leaders. One habit that is common among literally all of the self-made millionaires is reading. Studies show that 85% of self-made millionaires read a minimum of 2 books every month. Now, how many books do you read a month? I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm not talking about Facebook. How many books do you read a month? It says that literally all self-made millionaires are reading, 85% of them are reading 2 books per month. And they are especially attracted to books that show them how to get better at what they do. Now, are you reading books about your craft? If you're in real estate, are you so busy running and gunning and running appointments that you're no longer studying the game? See, Tico, that's big. When you stop studying the game, then the game passes you by. Ooh, I can sell that. Well, it's getting deep in here. When you stop studying the game passes you by. And 85% of self-made millionaires read a minimum of 2 books every month. So I'm challenging you next year, Uplifters, as you prepare to go into 2023, create a reading list and stick to it. And if they're reading, there's something else they're not doing, Tico. We're going to talk about that in a second. Okay. So the first thing I want you guys to remember, good morning, Cheryl. Readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. Elena, I know you like self-help books, girl. You're always there. Readers are leaders, number 1. Readers are leaders. The second thing that I want you guys to remember is this. Now, this is big. I'm going to step on some toes today. Don't get mad at me, but I'm going to come at you, but I'm doing it for the good reasons, Tico, okay? The second thing is we're talking about the common habits of self-made millionaires. Number 2, pursue what interests you. Oh, Tico. Now, that might seem like, well, doesn't everybody? No. Number 1, readers are leaders. Number 2, pursue what interests you. The majority of people around the world choose careers, Tico, based on how stable they are. Okay. Wow. But that won't get you to the millions. You see, choosing a career because of how stable it is, I know that you got bills to pay. But self-made millionaires, Tico, choose careers based on how interesting they are. Now, catch me. See, many of you got into real estate, or you got into government, or you got into the job serving. Good to see you this morning, Camille Long. That's my heart, y'all. Camille Long, that's my baby girl. You'll meet her later on. My daughter. So, pursuing what interests you. Remember this. The majority of people around the world choose careers based on how stable they are. Self-made millionaires choose careers based on how interesting they are, because the wealthy are fueled by passion. They choose activities that they're passionate about, and then they pursue that to the fullest. You see, some of you guys are working jobs while these people are doing what they want to do with their life every day. It's a big difference. There's a big difference. You see, when your career is based on choosing something that's stable, you just took a job. Tico, you down there working for the city. But if you weren't passionate about working for the city, you need to go do what you're passionate about. Some of y'all took a job and you're serving tables. But if you're not passionate about serving tables and you don't see owning the restaurant in your future, you need to do something else. Some of you guys took a job because they say, hey, being a teacher is stable. I know if you're over 50 or 60, you worked a job, and teaching was one of them. But if you don't have a passion for teaching, you'll never open up your own school. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to choose something that you're passionate about, not something that's just stable. Oh my God, Tico, I could sell this in a CD for $49.99, but I'm giving it to you guys uncut for free today. What I'm telling you to do is pursue your passion, not what's stable. Now, I know sometimes you have to work a job in order to pay the bills. So what are you saying, Cliff? I'm saying, wow, gosh, Tico, this is a whole nother uplift. I'm saying you're going to have to work yourself out of a job. You're going to have to work that job to pay the bills, but you're going to have to do what you're passionate about. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself looking in the rearview mirror instead of the windshield, and you're going to be talking about what I said last week, Tico, what if? There's no room for what if in your life. You've got to live it passionately. You got to live it to the fullest. I never hate waking up coming to the Association of Realtors. I never hate seeing my staff. I love it every day. Even when they don't love me, I love them, Tico. Even when other folks are acting a nut. Thank you, Tico. Thank you, Tico. See, that's why Tico's getting the big bucks. Okay? Listen. Okay, so Tico, number one, readers are leaders. That's right. I see you, Reese Stewart. Kimberly Fouts, I love that. I love that. Elena, that's right. Now, remember, number one, readers are leaders. Number two, pursue what interests you. Now, and that's because, again, I don't want you to work on what's stable. I want you to work on what you're passionate about. Now, what's the number three thing? Now, Tico, this is going to shock some people. The number three thing, most common habits of self-made millionaires. Number three, they find mentors. Whoo! I just blew your mind because y'all think they're just running around here on their own free will. No, 93%, that's almost 100. 93% of self-made millionaires have mentors. Therefore, if you want to be as successful as they are, then you need to pick a mentor and follow their principles. Now, there are 5 distinct types of mentors. We've covered this in the past. I don't have time today, but I will tell you what the 5 mentors are. The 5 distinct types of mentors are, number 1, your parents. Number 2, teachers. Number 3, career professionals. Number 4, book or media mentors, because yes, you can follow someone by reading what they say. And number 5, yourself. But there are 5 types of mentors: parents, teachers, career professionals, book or media mentors, or yourself. But you need a mentor. Listen, everyone needs a mentor. No one is on their own. Everybody needs somebody that they talk to help them get where they are. I know who all my mentors are that helped me get right here where I am today. I can tell you one of the first ones was Bishop Arthur L. Fletcher. He's one of my first and one of my best pastors. A second one of my mentors definitely was my mom, one of the most hardest working people I've ever met. Another mentor that I've had in the past, Lisa Miller, former assistant treasurer for the state of Florida. Lisa, years ago, was one of my first mentors. I know all the mentors that helped me get where I am today. And guess what? I'm looking for new mentors. Because guess what, Tico? Now, see, the uplifters are acting brand new, Tico. But when I say find a mentor, all I'm doing is say change your circle. Yeah. Because see, how many times have they heard me say, Hafid, yes, I have a spot for you. Arlene, find a mentor. Frank, good morning from Ormond Beach, my brother. Find a mentor. You need to. Self-made millionaires all have mentors, people that they talk to on the phone, that they look up to, who can give them sage advice when it's dark, when it's midnight, when they don't know what to do next. Okay, Chico, the crowd is going wild. Now, we're going to number 4. Number 1, readers are leaders. You got to read. Remember, 85% of self-made millionaires read a minimum of 2 books per month. Number 2, pursue what interests you. Number 3, find mentors. Now, Tico, number 4, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The number 4 thing that self-made millionaires do is they use their dreams to set goals. Whew. Some people are setting goals based on other people, but self-made millionaires use their dreams to set goals. One of the activities that self-made millionaires do is called dream setting. Ooh, Tico, that's deep. That's deep. You see, I didn't say goal setting. See, while you're out there setting goals and trying to reach goals, self-made millionaires are dream setting. How can I help you understand this? Goal setting is great, but you also, remember, the goals help you to accomplish the dream. Tico, okay, are y'all ready? This is a CD moment. I could sell what I'm about to tell you in a 10-book set for $100, but I'm going to give it to you for free on Uplift. I did not say goal setting. I said dream setting. Okay, Cliff, what does that mean? The dream is the ladder, but the goals are the rungs. Okay. The dream is the ladder, but the goals are the rung. Hold on, Tico. You ready? Okay. See, as you hit each goal, you're climbing the ladder of your dreams. Somebody applaud me. If you guys don't give me some thumbs up, if you don't send me some hearts right now, if I didn't just break down what you're trying to achieve in life, I didn't tell you anything. Remember, you need to do some dream setting, not goal setting. But remember the ladder, climbing the ladder. The ladder is the dream, but each rung is a goal. So as you hit each goal, you're accomplishing your dreams. Oh my God, Tico, we should charge for this. See, this is why I can't do it anymore. Uplift. I'm giving you all this free life advice for free. I'm giving it to you for free. Oh my God, I just broke down the secret of the universe for you. Kimberly, oh my gosh, Catherine Figueroa is the only one that gets it. Kathy, thank you. Thank you for getting it. Yadira, did you get it? Did you guys really understand what I just broke down? The ladder, the dream, the goals. Oh my gosh, I need you guys to do some dream setting. What is your dream? Stop doing goals. Don't let the ladder be your goal. Oh my gosh, Tika, you need to do some dream setting every day. Kay got it. Keela got it. Alina got it. Okay. Tico, you ready to move on?
I'm ready, Cliff. I'm
All
ready.
Right. Listen, my phone is blowing up. It's people who are saying, Cliff, how about the CD set? I'm not going to do the CD set. Nobody's actually calling me. You should be, but you're not. Okay, so next, Tico, number 1, readers are leaders. Number 2, pursue what interests you. Number 3, millionaires have mentors. Number 4, use your dreams to set goals. Don't set goals, set dreams. Use your dreams to set goals. Now, number 5, Tico, is something else. This is called writing to-do lists. Okay, now I'm going to have to read a little bit on this one because of the notes I edited. But number 5, do you have a to-do list? Or are you just meandering through the day? Listen, an activity qualifies as a goal when it has 2 main characteristics. An activity qualifies as a goal when it has 2 main characteristics. It's achievable, number 1, and it also has some physical activity. Remember, an activity qualifies as a goal when it has 2 main characteristics. It's achievable, and it has some physical activity. If you want to get your millions, you want to get your money, your scratch, your Skrilla, your dinero, your cheddar, if your guac, if you want to get your millions, first you must identify the goals that you want. After that, identify the physical activities that you need to do to reach these goals. First, identify the goals. Then identify the physical activities that you want to reach these goals. Now, after you create your to-do list, convert it into a habit by doing it every day. Your to-do list that's going to reach your goal. Create a habit by doing it every day. Now listen, this turns into an automatic process that doesn't need any decision making. So Tico, you've basically automated the steps. You've automated the rungs on the ladder. So that those are things that you do every day. And pretty soon you're reaching your goals, and it's because you made a habit out of what you need to do to be successful. So instead of meandering around, make sure that your day is planned and that you have a to-do list. And on that to-do list, those are the activities that you need to reach your goal. And in order to reach it, Tico, are you getting this? I hope y'all are catching this. I mean, this is some deep stuff, but this is the stuff that millions are made out of. I hope I'm helping somebody, Tico. Create a list, convert it into daily habits, do it every day, and find yourself making the money that you need to make. Tico, I got to push on. I wish I could dwell there. It's 9:46 a.m. Reese got it. It's always Reese. Arlene, she got it. Claudia got it. Everybody's catching. Wendy said, don't let the ladder be your goal. That's what I'm talking about. The ladder is just the steps, okay? But the ladder is supposed to be the dream. All right. Now, number 6. Where's my drum roll? Number 6, Uplift with Cliff. You're watching it December the 12th. This is Monday, and we are cooking and booking this morning. Okay, the number 6 thing that self-made millionaires do to become a self-made millionaire, here it is. Isis, I thank you. No, it's you who are. Diane, good morning to you. Okay, Frank, you got it. Plan it and work the plan. Here's number 6, guys. Are y'all ready, Tico? You ready?
Ready, Cliff.
Okay,
ready.
Tico, you ready, Tico? Are you really ready?
I'm ready. Go
All
for
right.
it.
The number 6 thing, this is a no-brainer, but the number 6 thing that self-made millionaires do is this. They establish multiple streams of income. Now, this one is as old as the day is long. Self-made millionaires establish multiple streams of income. They do not rely on only one stream of income. If you are out there today and you're relying on only one stream of income, I hope you own the business, because self-made millionaires rely on multiple streams. They make them up. Now, that's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. Many of the streams of income that self-made millionaires have, they literally made them up on their own based on offshoots of their passions. That was so deep. Okay, now listen. According to statistics, self-made millionaires have a minimum of 3 streams of income. 3 streams of income. This is called diversified investment. By doing this, they're able to survive financial hits that can occur in their lives, and the financial hits that take most people out. So listen, according to statistics, self-made millionaires have a minimum of 3 streams of income. So, or as Reese said, putting all your eggs in one basket. Don't do that. Listen, I have seen some of the most successful realtors. I have this one realtor who is someone I really admire. They started off just selling, and just like everybody else, and then they became a manager of the company, and then they became a broker, and now they own a company. But see, they didn't just stop at owning the company. They didn't just stop at managing. They now are partial owners of a title company. And not only do they have a title company, now they're they're offering mortgages. 3 streams of income. And so this person is making $1 million a year, and they got time to eat lunch with me every Monday because they've got their business on autopilot, because the things that they needed to do to get there, they automated them. And it happens every day whether they attend or not. I'm telling you today that most self-made millionaires have at least 3 streams of income. Why do you think Jeff Bezos, whether you like him or not, keeps on coming up with new businesses? Why does he care about Twitter? Why does he care about Tesla? Because there's multiple streams of income. Warren Buffett has more than 1 stream of income. Now the guy just makes money just by telling you where money's going to go. Listen, at first he was trying to make it in real estate. Now he just tells you where money is going to go, and he can control the entire market of the United States. Multiple streams of income, folks. Don't stop at just one. Find and pursue your passions. Tico, can I move on?
Move on, Cliff, move on.
Okay, it's time for us to move on. Number 7. So let's recap real quick. The 10 most common habits of self-made millionaires. Number 1, readers are leaders. Number 2, pursue what interests you. Don't just go get a job to have a job. Number 3, they find mentors. Number 4, they use their dreams to get goals. they use their dreams to get goals. Number 5, they write to-do lists. Make sure you have a to-do list. Number 6, they establish many streams of income. Many streams of income. Now, here is number 7. Tico's got a fan. Okay, here we go. Here is number 7. Y'all ready? Where's my drum roll? The 7th habit of self-made millionaires. And this is what gets us all. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying, hey, I do this. Hey, I do this. I do this. Tico, it's about to get deep now. The number 7 thing is they stay away from time-wasting activities. Whew. Is every hour of your day optimized? Is every hour of your day set up to make you money? Chances are the answer is no. Self-made millionaires stay away from time-wasting activities. Listen, here we go. They have a strong belief that money can be regained, but time cannot. Boom, woo. Tico. Y'all need to type that into the bottom of the screen. Money can be regained, but time cannot. Everybody, if you hear me, write it into the bottom of the screen if you don't get anything else out of Uplift today. Money can be regained, but time cannot. You will always be able to make up the money again. If something happens and you lose money, fine. You'll always be able to get the money back. But the time you lost, you'll never get back. So make the best use of your time. Therefore, self-made millionaires throw their effort into ensuring that they use every second of the day into some sort of constructive manner. According to recent studies, 67% of self-made millionaires, Tico, I said I was going to hurt him. 67% of self-made millionaires watch less than 1 hour of television a day. Now, that's going to interfere with my Yellowstone. I love me some Yellowstone. But guess what? All the people on Yellowstone, they're millionaires. They're pursuing their passion, and I'm sitting there watching them do it. 67% of self-made millionaires watch about less than 1 hour of TV a day. And they spend even less time on social media or watching videos on YouTube or TikTok. Listen. The only time you should be watching or doing that stuff is if it's going to make you money. Anything that just takes your mind away for 2 or 3 hours a day, just took 2 or 3 hours a day that you'll never get back. 2 hours a day of profitability. 2 hours a day of creativity. 2 hours a day. Are you following me, Tico? Anything that you just sit down and drone out for 2 or 3 hours a day. Now, I'm not saying there shouldn't be time where you have Zen moments to clear your mind, meditate, or pray. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're sitting down just mindlessly watching social media for hours a day, what you're actually doing is getting somebody else's likes up. And when you get their likes up, Tico, they're making money. You ain't. Okay. 67% of self-made millionaires watch less than 1 hour of television per day. But Tico, you know what they're doing? If you were listening, I told you, number 1, readers are leaders. Because we said, what are they doing? They're reading books. They're actually reading books or watching something that's helping them. Now, they may be watching a mentor. They may be watching someone on TV. But what you do with your time determines how successful you will be in life. Yes, time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn, tell them Reese Stewart. Okay, so they stay away from time-wasting activities. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you today, if it just wastes your time, stay away from it. Now, Tico, here is that uniqueness about Uplift that other shows can't duplicate. Is Cliff going off the rails? Yes. Cliff is off the rails. I'm off the reservation. Cover your ears if you don't like hearing the truth. Stay away from time-wasting people. People who waste your time. The energy vampires. The people who just come into your life and all they do is take up 10 or 15 minutes of your time and you'll never get that back. Oh, yes, that includes relationships. Crickets. Yeah, that includes that time-wasting man. That includes that time-wasting woman. That includes that time-wasting side hustle you got. You'll never get that time back. Some people are out there working overtime just to give more money to the government. Instead, you should be having a second job that you're actually passionate about. Oh, Chico, I didn't mean to hurt anybody today. I didn't want to cut them deep, but look, stay away from things that waste your time wasting jobs, time wasting relationships, time wasting finances, anything that takes you away from your passion and being able to pursue your purpose in life. Monica, you got it. Monica Mauricio, I love seeing you. Stay away from the energy vampires. Wendy says, I have worked hard on this one. Frank, you know about the time killers, sitting down in meetings upon me. See, this is one of the reasons I only do meetings when I know what's going to be happening during the meeting. Meeting just to meet about it, I don't do that because I'll never get that time back, Tico. I'll never get that time back. Okay, number 8. Let's move on because we're running out of time. The number 8 things that self-made millionaires do, and we will finish this list today. The 10 most common habits, self-made millionaires today on Uplift with Cliff. Number 8. Now, this is where Cliff suffers because I am loquacious. I love to talk to you guys. But number 8 says, keeping statements simple. One of the activities required to be a millionaire is called clear communication. Clear communication. When you're speaking to other people, ensure that you keep your statements simple and direct because you can't waste time on useless dialogue. Self-made millionaires speak succinctly, they get to the point, and they don't dilly-dally around. They don't meander around the subject. They're to the point. Have you ever thought about how they're to the point people? They say what they mean, and they mean what they say, and they mean what they say. I said that twice. And they mean what they say. Keeping statements simple. So number 8, self-made millionaire list. One of the activities, when speaking to other people, keep your statements simple and direct. Okay. Number 9, here we go. We're coming down. Hey, I've got a visitor coming in here today. Look at here. I got 2 special guests. Y'all come behind me. Come on. I got 2 special guests that just walked into the studio.
Hi,
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got Rose Kemp and Lisa Hill. They must be coming from, you see the slight delay there? They must be coming from Budget and Finance, correct? Mm-hmm. Is it over already?
Yep. Yes.
Wow.
Great meeting.
Okay, so listen. Now, we're on number 9. The number, listen, look in there. Y'all stay there, don't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. So the number 9 thing that the habits of self-made millionaires is this: leaving old negative habits and replacing them with positive new ones. I've got 2 positive new habits right behind me. I did not mean the other ones were negative. No disrespect, Reese. No disrespect, Jeff, Tansy. Listen, I didn't mean it like that. But listen, we all have some negative habits. The most effective way of getting rid of them is to replace them with positive habits. Get rid of those things that waste your time. Get rid of those people that waste your time. Get rid of anything that makes you unproductive and replace it. Remember what I said about the ladder. The ladder is the dream and the rungs are the goals. Every time you hit a goal, it's one step up the ladder. You need to make sure that in your life, you're doing positive things. Some of you guys have so many old negative habits. Listen, in the association world, we call them sacred cows. You have to get rid of things that you did just because your mama and them did it and your daddy and them did it. Lisa has 2.0. Okay, so the mic is hot, Lisa. Do you have a second to talk about 2.0?
Sure.
Okay, tell our listeners, our readers, our followers what 2.0 means for ORRA next year.
ORRA 2.0 is a new vision, and we are moving into the future. What do you think about that, Cliff?
I love it. And see, here's the thing about 2.0. It doesn't mean that 1.0 is gone. Just like everything else, 1.0 is now encompassed into 2.0. We're taking all the things we learned, we're rolling it into a new package, and boom, we're going to blow your mind next year. That's what it's all about. But you have to leave the old things that you used to do alone. Doing things simply because your mama did it, and your granddaddy did it, and the old association did it, and the association before that did it. Listen, it won't work. You have to go into the new century. Rose is part of that new movement. Rose, are you ready for 2.0?
I've been ready.
Rose is ready for 2.0. Now, the last thing, we're talking about 10 most common habits of self-made millionaires. On the 10 most common habit list, the last thing is going to be this one. You ready? It's called living below your means. Now, this is the stuff that your grandmama taught you. It's not new. This is the stuff that you've learned of. A sure way to get your million is spending less than you make. Oh my gosh. Listen, we're talking, if we want to talk about the bank, you want to get a business loan, you want the bank to give you money. Banks don't care how much you make, Alina, Nesper, Reese, Alina. Banks don't care how much you make, Wendy. They don't care how much you make, Cheryl. Banks care how much you keep. It doesn't matter if you make $10,000 a month, if you spend $9,995 of it every month. They could care less what you make. They care what you keep. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to learn to live well below your means. A great example of this would be Warren Buffett. I told you I started this journey today reading about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is worth tens of millions of dollars. Actually, I'm sorry, tens of billions of dollars. But he still lives in the Omaha house that he bought in 1958 for $31,500. $31,000 house. The guy's got $1 billion, but he said in his mind, I don't need another house. Listen, and to follow that up, it is reported that a majority of self-made millionaires in America drive used cars. Listen, don't believe all the flash and dash. Don't believe all the Versace shades and linen suits. Everybody's got bills to pay. And when you live above your means, those bills overtake you. Learn to live below your means. It is now 10:01 on Uplift with Cliff, and I have got to send some love out. Today, I'm going to send a big shout out. I want to tell all you guys I love you. Doc Alvarez, I'm used to you being number one. Good to see you on Uplift today. Love you very much. Reese Stewart, you said make sure that you have more fish in the net. I love it, my brother. Sending a big shout out to you. Kay, loving you. Alina, I mentioned you. Wendy Whittle Wagner, Triple W, I love you. Keela, I love you. Isis, I love you. Monica Mauricio, good to see you. I love you. All the people, Frank, you are my man. I love you. One of these days we're going to get to Ireland together, Frank. Cheryl Abercrombie, you know I love you. I need you. Shani, Sadi, Shani, listen, you are my heart. I love the effort that you put into it. Loving you every day. Claudia, where have you been all my life? I love you. Listen, all you people, I'm loving you more today than ever. I want to send a big shout out to you. And listen, now it's time for us to get out of here. 10:02 a.m. I told you we're going to get out here on time. I just need you to know this. Remember this. The battlefield is the mind. If you believe it, you can achieve it. I heard something this weekend. I was watching a football game, and it was Jalen Hurts, and he was the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Jalen made a statement that I want to leave you guys with today. He was talking about the critics, the people that talk bad about him, the people that said he wasn't going to make it, the people that said he was a running quarterback, he couldn't throw the football, and he's one of the leading passers and leading rushers. Jalen said this on SportsCenter last night. He said this. He said, you cannot put opinions into the bank. He said you can't deposit opinions. Listen, everybody's got an opinion about you. They've got an opinion about what you do. They got an opinion about what you wear. They got an opinion about your hair. They got an opinion about your dress. You can't put those people's opinions in the bank. Let those people talk because that's all they're going to do. But you go ahead and walk your walk. You go ahead and live your life. You go ahead and do your thing because that's what being an uplifter is all about. You lift up other people up and you never tear them down. You don't worry about what people have to say about you because opinions are like the butthole. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got one and they all stink. You've been watching Uplift with Cliff. I love you very much. It's time for me to let you guys go. And I need you to know this. So let me pump up my volume over here. Ladies, y'all can't hear it, but if you're in my earphones, you hear what's going on. It's the outro music. Okay? And Rose, this is where I tell everybody that I love them. This is where I tell everybody that you're absolutely awesome. This is where I tell everybody that your week is going to be the best week ever. And all I need you to do is just step up and live it. Live your life. Live it out loud. Don't worry about what other people have to say to you. Remember, everybody's got an opinion, but you can't take those opinions to the bank. The only thing you can do is take your efforts, your heart, your love, your family to the bank. Okay? Now, next week, we're going to have our last Uplift. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Maybe I can get my 2 guest hosts to come back in. Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe I can get them to be a part. Brian Rubio, stay frosty, my brother. It's good to see you. You are a leader. There's a lot of people on that don't chime in. I just want you to know I love you too, okay? All right, Tico, you ready?
Ready, Cliff.
It's time for us to get out of here.